So our next speaker is Falavigna. We did have some last-minute adjustments or upgrades to the talks due to availability of speakers. And Astrobal is probably our #1 international member in this group. And he'll be talking to us about the registry effort in Latin America. Astrobal.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation and the opportunity to present the Latin American experience that I'm working on. I have nothing to disclose. I've been working in the last 15 years, and the challenge is how to create a friendly ecosystem to move forward Latin America patient data collection. We published this paper reporting how the obstacle to promoting patient data collection. So we divide, there's many obstacles in Latin America, but we focus on 2 silos. One is people. People is the most important asset for any organization. So we need to train and educate people, surgeons, in patients in Latin America. So surgeons know that it's important for them to have the information, otherwise they're going to lose their autonomy to decide how to use the better instrument, the better surgery for them. At the same time, how to follow up the patient and provide the feedback from their activities. So they need to change the mindset and the culture in order to get those information. That is crucial for me. The second one was the discussion, education to the patient. Patient need to understand that we are not treating the lumbar disc herniation, but we are treating the patient, 72 years old patient, diabetes, with lumbar disc herniation. So as much information we have from the patients, more precise, more personalization, we can have the treatment, and more successful will gonna be the outcome. So it's important the patient understand that every time that they fill in the questionnaire, it's not for me that they are filling, but for them. On the other side, we have the technology. That is the 4 database that I created. That is the digital health ecosystem. I'm going to show you why it's not digital database, it's health ecosystem. So by providing those 2 actions on people and the technology, in the last 2 years we have more engagement and commitment from spine surgeons in Latin America. So we have not only inside AO spine, but outside AO spine, still we have more registry inside many countries in Latin America. AO Trauma is also taking the same idea and using the same platform to have a registry in different pathologies. So just for you to have a general overview how works the digital health platform. And once I create that platform, my first goal was not to increase the time consuming for surgeons or energy. That means surgeon doesn't need to work on that platform. Platform will work itself. So once the surgeons decide which one will be the information that they want to, we have all the dashboard in real time. So even if the patient fill out the SF36, on real time we have all the information in dashboard. At the same time, we have one dashboard for the entire registry, so we can assess number of patients, pathology, according with the outcome, and it's all full integrate with wireless device or watches. Another thing, the surgeon don't need to be worried about to communicate with the patients because the platform automatically active follow-up with the patients. We have the multi-channel communication that we call omni-channel retailing. So the patient's preference, they said, usually they choose which one gonna be the channel of communication. Can be WhatsApp, can be email, SMS, can be either if you have like Facebook, doesn't matter. The patient's choice, which gonna be the communication that we're gonna have with them. And the communication is through link, so all the security is inside the link. There is no password or username. We have personal chat bot on WhatsApp. Why WhatsApp? In Latin America, WhatsApp is so popular. If you want the patient, don't see any message that you're going to send to them. Send through email or SMS. No one in Latin America look email or SMS. They look WhatsApp. So we sat on the table with the Meta group that is the owner of WhatsApp in order to have the approval for them to communication between system and people, because usually WhatsApp communicate people on both hands. So we got the approval. Now we have the communication. Patients' preference in Latin America, they like to use WhatsApp. Once we start to communicate with the patient, they can select the best time to answer the questionnaires. They can select if they want to listen to the question or they want to read it, is their selection. If the patient is happy, I'm happy because I know that I'm going to get information from them. That is my idea. All the message is fully encrypted, and we have one page that is color-based, so we have all the patients listed. So the patients in green means that the patient answered already the questionnaire. The patient with different colors, we need to actively follow up the patient in order to have those answers. Security is the key. Everything is in the cloud, so we work with Azure SAS. That has many benefits. The access is via the browser. You don't need to download any program. You can collect information through mobile phone, to computer. We have firewall, multi-factor password, and data is stored, fully encrypted and with compliance. We can export the data in many ways. It's very flexible. And once the data is exported, we can define the data integrity and authenticity. So it doesn't matter if it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. We can verify if something is changing on the data. And this takes like 4 seconds to verify the data. That is very important for the third party of the reviews of the journal. I have 5 more particularities from this digital health, but I'm going to leave for next year to Tampa, the Spine Summit. Thank you.